Hi besties, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. I'm B. And I can't believe now is finally the time I'm able to talk to you. If you can't tell, the sun is literally setting right now. We've had construction going on all day and I gotta give it to the workers. They're efficient. They've been working from sun up to now sundown. They've finally left and I can intro this vlog even though I've been writing all day, you guys, because this is the vlog where I'm finally finishing my debut romance novel, Into the Limelight. I've been working on this book for, I don't know if it's been 2 or 3 years, but it's been a long time since I first sat down and started brainstorming this and took it from a little seedling of an idea to this full-grown, heavily edited story that it is right now. For those of you who don't know, it is my YA enemies to lovers fake dating romance. It's the story of Jordan and Ray. I love them with my whole heart. Hey, that's them. It's hard to see, but that's the screen on my Scrivener that I like to keep it on so that there are no spoilers when I'm vlogging. But yes, I'm working on the final draft right now, as you guys probably know, and I'm currently at 60,794 words, and I'm guessing this is going to end up being around somewhere in the 70 to 80,000 word range. I don't know yet, but that means we have under 20,000 words left to write before this is done and I can send it off to be queried. I can start querying this book as soon as it's done, which is crazy because that's something that I've dreamt of doing. Like, querying puts me one step closer to being a published author, because guys, even if, like, obviously knock on wood, we don't want this to happen, even if querying doesn't go well, I will self-publish this book. This book will be out there. I am publishing this book one way or another, and this vlog is putting me a step closer because we are going to be finishing it. So yes, let me catch you up on my day. Well, it's quite a simple catch up really. I wrote 2,554 words as of right now. It's 8 p.m. For me, that is a lot of words. And it's because as long as those construction people have been working, I have been working. I have been just at my desk all day writing because I'm so excited to finish this. I have so much anxious energy. I'm like, this book needs to be done. So that's what this vlog is going to be. Spend a couple days with me, because again, I don't know how long it's going to take for me to finish this, but spend a couple days with me as I finish the story I've been working on for so long, and that will be my debut novel. Like, finished. Crazy. I waited for you guys to peel off the sticky notes of the scenes that I wrote because this is just so satisfying to me. Putting them on the wall was the best decision ever because it's just, I need that visual satisfaction. Yay! This is all we have left. Update, it's the next day. I just had my first 25-minute sprint of the day and I got like 200 words. I have the whole day to write and it's going really smoothly so far. I'm on the climax and then we have the fallout, resolution, happy ending, and that's literally it. So I might put a writing sprint on my TV. I haven't written to a writing sprint in a while and I love writing to those. So I'm gonna find one on YouTube, write to that with my coffee, and we're gonna get into it for the day. But first, guys, I had to show you my new writing desk. Flexispot, who's the sponsor of today's video, sent me their Comhar standing desk, and I don't think I've ever been more excited in my life. I've been wanting a standing desk for forever. If you guys don't know, the chair that I use at my workspace is from Flexispot. It's their ergonomic chair, and it is literally the comfiest chair that I've ever put my butt in. I'm obsessed with it. So when I saw that Flexispot has standing desks too, I was like, I absolutely need this to make my writing workspace the most maximized, ergonomic, comfortable workspace that I can have, especially because I am writing full-time right now and working from home full-time, and so I want my workspace to be comfortable and as comfy as sitting in that chair is. Sitting for long periods of time can be very strenuous on the body, and so being able to break that up by standing, and hopefully eventually my goal is to get a walking pad so that I can also be walking while doing work, is an absolute game changer. They have so many different designs and colors to suit your office needs. I chose this one because it's perfect for working from home. It's compact, it's light, but it still has so much surface space for all of the things that I want on my desk, and it comes with a drawer, and it was super easy to assemble. I literally did it by myself in 30 minutes. It also has some really cool built-in features. My favorite is the charger built into the desk. I can literally charge my laptop and my phone from my desk, and I think that's so cool. And then it also has 4 preset heights, so if I find my perfect standing height, which I have found, I can save it into the desk and then just hit the button and it'll automatically adjust adjust to that height. Same with my perfect seated height. It is just so cool. The motor when adjusting is also very quiet, and I love the finish for it. I chose the maple one with the white so that it matches everything in my room, and I'm obsessed with it. If you guys are interested in checking out their products for yourself and adding it to your workspace, I do have a link and code that you can use, and they'll be in my description below. I highly recommend. It's just my dream workspace right now. So anyway, I'm gonna get back into writing. Like I said, we are approaching the climax so quickly, and guys, I am outlining this to be like a movie. This is gonna feel cinematic. The fallout, the readers, like, you're gonna be screaming at the characters when you read this, being like, no, like, why did that have to happen? But it will all pay off because it will be such a good ending. A happy ending. Spoiler alert. Okay, let's write.
Hi, what's up my friends? Abby here.
Okay, that was such a successful writing sprint session. I'm so happy with the amount of words that I got. I've officially finished writing the climax, and I'm so excited with how this is going because I spent majority of that sprint working on a chapter where Jordan and Ray are having a really heartfelt conversation, and I just was adding a bunch of emotional depth to it because my favorite part of being at this stage of revisions is that I feel like I know my characters so well at this point that it's so much easier to add more emotional depth to the conversations that they're having as opposed to the first draft. And so I just love playing Cupid. I love it. As much as I want to try to get so many more words in right now, my brain feels foggy. I recognize when I need a break, so I'm gonna have a break, have dinner, pack. Matt is gonna come pick me up in about an hour and a half because I'm spending the weekend with him to celebrate his birthday. I'm so excited. And I also have not been able to update you guys a lot today because there's so much construction going on and I don't want those sounds in the video. But yeah, I still do have quite a bit left to write in this draft. Like, the fallout isn't just a quick, like, there's quite a lot that happens, and then the resolution. Like, I'm really wondering when I'm gonna finish this. But every writing session is a step closer. Hello guys, I am back home. Ooh, I've never vlogged from here, this area of my backyard before. I kind of like this, a little backlit, but that's okay. We do still have a lot of construction going on in the house, so I'm hoping you'll be able to hear me clearly in this clip. Fingers crossed, because I need to update you guys. I'm back from Matt's. I just got back today, which means I spent a 4-hour train ride home reading on my Kindle, and I read Funny Story and I finished it, and I am all the more motivated to finish my book now. One, just because reading always gets me in the mood to write, but also finishing that part of the story that I'm currently working on was extra motivating. I am right now at the fallout part where we've done the climax. Climax. Keep saying that word weird. I overthink it and I just say it weird. Anyway, now we're at the fallout, and I have started to notice a pattern, and it's that every time I get in a writing slump during this drafting period, it's usually because, revising period, it's usually because I hit a chapter that I have to draft. And I have to switch gears from revisions to drafting, and it's just, it's not the most comfortable transition, and I'm at that point now because I did write the fallout, but I wrote it very condensed in the last draft, and I really have to expand it. This is like the final draft, so I have a lot to do. You know what it is? Also, it's like that, it's really windy out here, I really hope you can hear me. It's like when you know you have to clean your room, and you're standing at the door, taking it all in, observing the entirety of the mess, like you can't even see your floor, and knowing that it's not just gonna clean itself. Like, you have to clean every individual thing before it can be polished and pretty and clean. That's how I feel looking at the rest of my story from here on out. But I'll be so happy when my room's clean. You know what I mean? I'm so happy when my room is finally clean. That's how I feel about this book. And also, I'm a perfectionist in the sense of, if there's any little thing that I know I want to change about my story, I'm gonna change it because I want it to be told to its best potential, at least for me. So I want to take my time with this fallout, and we're gonna write it from scratch and then polish it. We're gonna do the resolution, grand gesture. I'm excited to write them though. I'm excited for how this plot is gonna play out. But I just gotta do it. I made a coffee, and it's fitting that it's in a Central Perk mug because Matt and I our newest show obsession is Friends. I've seen it already before. I've seen all 10 seasons, but this is his first time watching it, and I just forgot how like cozy and comforting and funny it is, and I resonate with it. Anyway guys, as I was saying, my family came out and I didn't want to keep vlogging with them there. Mug fitting, because we love Friends right now. Literally forgot how good that show was. The last time that I watched it was when I was like 13 or 14, so in high school. And now that I'm 22, almost 23, I resonate with it so much more. I'm closer to the characters' ages. I'm like, this show is it's just so good. And I already knew that, but I'm very much enjoying the rewatch process with Matt. We both find it so funny and so comforting. And so this is why you have to have a mug collection. Like, mugs just bring me so much happiness, and when you have different like things that you love, it's so fun to have one in that theme. This is actually Serena's mug. I also have a Central Perk one, but it's a little bit chipped, like too chipped for me to drink out of, which sucks because I love it. I might just buy another one, but she's cute. Also guys, I'm very aware that my hair is in desperate need of a touch-up. Desperate. I'm aware it's gonna happen. It's bothering me too, but the good thing about being a writer is that I don't have to leave the house a lot. So maybe I should just use this as an excuse to spend the next few days locked in. We are currently at 65,530 words, which doesn't seem like I'm making a lot of progress, but I am. And I'm not too hung up on word count right now, because like I mentioned in previous vlogs, when I'm done this draft, I am going to do one last voice pass over it. Because I'm spending a lot of my time polishing it, I feel like I'm losing the Ray's voice a tiny bit, and it's hard for me to keep track of making the changes to the character arc, to the writing itself, like the way I'm wording everything, etc., while also being focused on the humor. Like, she's very sarcastic, has a sarcastic sense of humor, and I also love this stream of consciousness kind of style of writing. And I also have to keep in mind that this is young adult, which I feel like I naturally write in a young adult tone. But yeah, anyway, when it's done, I'm gonna do one singular pass, which should not take long. Like, I probably could get it done in a day, maybe, I don't know, just going through and making sure it sounds like Ray. And so that might add some words at the end too. So I'm not super hung up on word count right now and what it will end up being. I would be happy with 65,000. I know that generally, I think for YA romances, it's like 80,000 when you query, I think 70 to 80,000, but if it falls a little short of that, I think it'd be totally fine, to be honest. I just got excited because I was thinking about querying and writing in your query letter how many words you have. I've never queried before. This is so exciting. This is my motivation. I gotta continue writing. Ooh, I also wanted to show you, Matt got me this set for my birthday. It's so cute because it's pink. It's like a Define set. We did like our gift swap at the same time because we're gonna be going on a trip for my birthday, and my birthday is August 24th, so we figured we'd just do it all at once, and this was one of the things he got, and I love it. It's the next morning. I look so rough, but I'm kind of emotional because I was crashing out so hard over what I'm currently writing in the current phase that I'm writing, because there are so many emotions. It's the climax, it's the fallout, it's the resolution. There's so much going on and I want to get it just right, but because I'm drafting, like I mentioned before, I just feel like I haven't been able to nail any of the chapters. Like, I would just write it and be like, I'm just not happy with it at all, but it's not like I can just sit there and make it perfect. And I kind of sat with this feeling all of last night, trying to work on it but not really accomplishing anything. Same as this morning, but just now I just hit a point where I'm like starting to feel better about it. And I also just wrote the heart to heart with Ray and her mom at the end, and it just made me feel all the feels. I wish I had words of advice for anyone going through what I just went through, where you're just not happy with your writing. You know you want to write, you want it to be good, but it's just not happening. But sometimes I guess you just gotta go through it to get through it. That's kind of what I've just been doing. I'm gonna have to go back over these chapters that I just drafted to make sure that I'm happy with them, which I'll probably end up doing during the voice pass. Again, the voice pass isn't supposed to be changing any big structural things. It's literally just the voice. But for these last few chapters, more will have to be changed. But I just gotta finish it. I just gotta write it. And I'm really happy that I had that breakthrough because I needed it. So yeah, we're in the everything is gray moment. I love heart-to-heart conversations. I love writing them so much. And yeah, we'll see how much I can get done today. Tonight is the night that we finish this story. I am this close to the ending, and I have the rest of the evening laid out for me to write. I did have a busy day today. I had a lot of errands because we have a graduation party that my parents are throwing for Serena and I in 2 days. So tomorrow I will not have time to write because it's the day before. I gotta do a lot of prep, and the day of I obviously won't. So I need to finish it tonight. I have the time. We're so close to being done, and because this is the last night, I really want to romanticize it as much as possible. I thought it'd be fun, just romanticize the writing evening for tonight, like a cozy writing sleepover with you guys. So I'm thinking of making a dinner. I've been craving pasta, like buttery noodles and cheese. So we're gonna do that. Like some garlic, oregano, plus it's quick and easy to make. So pasta. I don't usually write while eating. Like most of the time I like to unwind while I eat. So I will be watching my Big Brother episode. And then we're gonna make a fun drink, which is gonna be my energy drink, my Red Bull that I got today while I was running errands. And I'm gonna put it in a wine glass with some ice, you know, romanticize it. We're gonna romanticize our energy drink because I am prepared to stay up tonight. I think I said this before and I always fail to do so, but energy drink, it'll kind of force me to, right? Speaking of running our errands today, I literally was at a point where I was just sitting there waiting for something and I was like, I want to be writing. So I pulled out my notes app. I do not write on my phone. I've never written on my phone. I've never written on anything besides my laptop and on Scrivener, but I pulled out my notes app and I just started working on the scene that I remembered that I was working on and adding things because I was that desperate to get back into my writing. Like I am so excited about what I'm writing at right now, especially because I just got out of this like writing kind of slump. I don't know if you'd call it a writing slump, just like this writing crash out. Crash out's the best way I could describe it. But now that I'm back in the groove, I'm like, let's do this, let's finish this. So yeah, I've officially unlocked writing on my phone in public, which is was really fun actually. So yeah, gonna make dinner, come back up here, finish this story. Not yet. It's late. I'm not gonna say what time it is. It's late. So this is needed. Cheers. I swear everything just tastes better in a wine glass. I am so excited to write. Sometimes I forget how cozy my desk is at night with the lamp and everything. Like I'm more of a day writer than an evening writer. So anytime the vibes are set, I'm like, this is so cozy. I can't wait to just spend time writing. Let's get into it. I'm so excited. Something so good to this. Oh my goodness. I had a master list of notes of things that I wanted to add to this specific draft, and this was like one of the last things that I said I needed to add because it's a little minor part of a subplot that I have with Ray that I wanted to incorporate into the story, and I just added it to the beginning of chapter 2 because I got a random eureka moment where I was like, oh my gosh, I know exactly where, when, and how to add it. So I added it to the beginning of chapter 2, which I know sounds crazy this far into my revision process, adding something new, especially in an earlier chapter, but oh my goodness, it works so well. It fits so well, and it'll help because I'm tying it back into the ending here. I'm obsessed with this change. Oh, obsessed. Just as a check-in, we are at 69,107 words. We did it. Sorry, I have to whisper. We are at 76,700 words and we are done. Oh my gosh. I cannot believe I've done that. I'm so happy with this book, you guys. Just from taking it from what it used to be, this is draft 2, but it might as well be the first draft, to what I have now. I am so happy with how much better I've made it, and it's nearly perfectly the way that I want to tell this story. I'm saying nearly because after this I do have to do a quick voice pass like I've mentioned before and smooth out those final chapters that I did from scratch. But then I think we're gonna query so crazy 2 or maybe 3 years later. I think it's 2. I don't know, but we have written the final draft of Into the Limelight. I'm so excited for the next steps and where we're gonna take this. And thank you guys so much for watching the video, or anyone who's watched the journey. And don't you worry, there is more to come because I always have stories to tell. But I'm gonna go to bed and also end this vlog here, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!